As the tensions between Russia and Ukraine worsen, South Korean importers and exporters are wary that it could possibly affect their businesses too. Experts say that hundreds of Korean firms could take a hit, but the overall impact will be somewhat limited due to low dependency on those two countries. Kim Sang-min reports.
The growing tension between Russia and Ukraine could take its toll on South Korean firms, possibly causing disruption in trade. In its latest report, the Korea International Trade Association warns that any escalation in the Russia-Ukraine crisis could see Korea's exports to Russia take a direct hit. In the wake of the annexation of Crimea by Russia in 2015, South Korea's exports to Russia dropped more than 53% from the previous year. Currently, Russia is South Korea's 10th largest trading partner, and the report suggests hundreds of exporters and importers in the country, especially those in cosmetics and auto parts manufacturing, could be affected. However, in the bigger picture, the impact of the tensions on South Korea as a whole in terms of trade and supply is somewhat limited. While South Korea imports more than 2,400 items from Russia and Ukraine, there are just 50 items where Korea has a more than 70% reliance on those countries. Experts point to the indirect impact, however, as it could further accelerate the already high inflation, which could in turn put a damper on businesses.
If armed conflict breaks out in Ukraine, there may be a very high rise in inflation, especially oil prices, not because Ukraine is a major oil producer, but Russian exports of oil goes through Ukraine to Europe and other countries.
Possible international boycotts against Russian oil could further push up the already high oil prices, with some analysts expecting it to hit $120 per barrel or even higher. The expert also added that prices of grain could rise globally as Ukraine is a major grain exporter to many countries, especially Europe. Kim Sang-min, Arirang News.